Do you find the MP5 too reliable and easy to get kills with? Do you want to annoy your teammates when they ask for a Deagle drop? Then try out the all-new R8 Revolver. You'll hate it in no time. But don't take our word for it. Listen to what our satisfied customers have to say.
Oh my god, dude, it's so bad. I hate the thing. Oh my god, dude, I hate the R8. The trigger delay gets me killed every time.
The R8? I forgot that was even a gun. Buy it to show off your skins. Troll your teammates asking for a Deagle drop. Or just have a souvenir to commemorate just how incompetent Valve is with balancing this game. But call in the next 30 minutes and we'll lower the price to just $600. That's right, that's less than the cost of a Deagle.
More than 16 bullets not included. Must be 18 or older to order.
Originally released back in December 2015, the R8 update was one that some of us remember quite fondly. That was almost 10 years ago. You feel that? Yeah, that's right, you're getting old now. Originally taking up the Desert Eagle slot, the R8 Revolver was added to the game completely out of the blue to everyone's surprise.
The one thing people hate the most out of everything is instant deaths in CS. So this is gonna be so bad.
At the time, it was the most expensive pistol at $850, so thankfully you couldn't purchase it on a pistol round. But unfortunately, that didn't matter since on rifle rounds, it could one-shot fully armored opponents anyways. This was a brief 48 hours in Counter-Strike's history where you were better off losing the pistol round since you could force buy the R8 the next round and kill the full bot rifle players with one shot.
I got one-tap long range, I had full health and armor!
Despite the R8's current unuseful state, the skins for the R8 are at least above average. Some of these skins include Crimson Web, if you like this, you're really old. Reboot, hey Asimov, can I copy your homework? Fade, the fan favorite, and Blaze, the Deagle did it better. Coming in at a respectable $600, the R8 is cheaper than the Deagle, but is still more expensive than all the other pistols. Like the name implies, the R8 holds 8 rounds, with only 8 in reserve. Not exactly the best choice for spamming like the Deagle, so make sure to make your shots count. Dealing a catastrophic 80 damage to the chest, the R8 is the second strongest gun in the game, second only to the AWP. That's right, even the $1,700 Scout deals only a measly 62 damage to the chest. It's so strong that in certain circumstances, such as hitting the pelvis, the R8 can actually one-shot opponents, even if they are wearing armor. Having a very low damage drop-off, and combined with its high damage, the R8 is an extremely consistent 2-shot kill at any range. Because of this, it's beneficial to buy a grenade alongside it, since it's easy to follow up with a quick grenade when they retreat behind corners. Or to soften them up and chip off some health to have the ability to one-shot them. Combine this with its nearly pixel-perfect accuracy, the R8 can outrange an AK-47 without breaking a sweat. Despite all these stats, the time to kill on the R8 is quite low because of one major feature that makes the gun nearly unusable: the trigger delay. Every time you go to take a shot with the R8, there is a 0.2 second delay from pulling the trigger to the gun actually firing. You're basically playing with a gun that has a constant 200 ping to the server. Hold on, it might get a bullet in 3 to 6 business days here. Combine this with the fact that you need 2 shots to kill, the overall time to kill is around exactly 1 second flat. But since the gun is a 2-shot kill at any range, this time to kill is at least consistent and doesn't fluctuate like most guns. That's like saying it's 120 degrees in Phoenix, Arizona, but that's okay, because it's a dry heat. With the R8's awkward trigger delay, you really do need to relearn everything you know about gunfights in Counter-Strike to use this gun.
God, it's so bad!
Despite the left-click trigger delay, you can, however, right-click with the R8 to spam fire much faster. However, this should only be a last resort option, as the right-click is extremely inaccurate. I mean, extremely inaccurate. To consistently hit someone with the right click, you basically need to be within knifing range. Even with the right click, the R8 has a much slower rate of fire up close than the Deagle, so at close range, it's still not the greatest weapon of choice. But this also depends on how bad your enemies are as well. Aside from the trigger delay, with its incredibly slow draw time, the R8 is a horrible choice as a secondary if you're AWPing. Not to mention, a lot of your teammates will question your sanity when you buy the R8 over the Deagle. But these are Counter-Strike teammates, so what do they know?
I decided to take an hour break from work to play Counter-Strike to kind of get my mind right.
I'm gonna play some Counter-Strike to get my mind right.
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know, man.
The key to mastering the R8 is realizing that it shouldn't be compared to the Deagle. Understandably, a lot of people compare it to the Deagle, since back in CSGO, the R8 replaced the Deagle's weapon slot. But with the new Pick 5 system in CS2, that's no longer the case. The R8 should genuinely be compared to a weapon like the Scout. A lot of people joked upon the weapon's release, calling it the Pocket AWP, myself included. However, that appears to be its genuine use case now. The R8 is basically a Scout without a scope on it that deals far more damage. And just like the Scout's unique quirk of having great jumping accuracy, the R8 has incredible running accuracy. And by that I mean, there is no penalty for running and shooting. There's no need to counter-strafe when jiggle peeking like the Deagle. Just focus on timing your left click instead. Your movement and positioning is key to the R8. If you position yourself at long ranges, as if you were using a Scout, I promise you, you will see the true potential of this gun. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think the R8 is actually really good. It's so good. This gun is genuinely a pocket Scout.
He sees them down there, straight headshot, they have no idea. Smith's looking confused and dazed, and there's gonna be a follow-up headshot on a Buster! You gotta be kidding!
So, that's all there is to using the R8. Tune in next time as I show you how to use the Scout, and comment down below which guide you'd like to see next. Oh, and remember, at least the R8 has the best draw animation. Damn, look at that shit!